James and Angela here from Joyful Notes, and
My wave looks really funny tonight.
just wanted to do another live to talk about what's been going on and what's been happening and what's coming up this next week. And so yeah, actually I'm going to pass it over to Angela just here in a minute. But we had a good weekend this past weekend, Saturday at Grace Valley Christmas Market in Dundas, Ontario. So thank you for everyone that came out to that and stopped by our table. It was good to talk to each one of you. And
yeah, we really enjoyed that.
yeah, we really enjoyed it. And yeah, so thank you again for supporting us there. So I'm going to pass it over to Angela and she can talk about what's coming up this week, actually for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, so yesterday started our Christmas sale. If you didn't already see that, our Christmas sale is 30% off all of our courses, but also all of our books, our ebooks, that is. Our physical books not on sale, but our ebooks. So this is a deal that even if you got the Black Friday sale, is the deal if you need to still get your books, because we have the ebooks on sale as well, 30% off. So that coupon code, what is that coupon code? You made that, not me.
Lolly Loves Christmas.
Lolly Loves Christmas. That's right. So if you know anything about our course, we have our little bird, our little rainbow lorikeet, Lolly. And so we said Lolly Loves Christmas. So that's our coupon code. If you need some help remembering that, just go to the website joyfulnotes.ca or follow the link from, oh, you all right there, buddy? Follow the link from last night's post, or maybe we can drop it in the comments tonight. And yeah, you can see the code there. And yeah, that's our Christmas sale. So that goes until December 23rd. So being a digital product, it's still not too late at that point to get for a Christmas gift, but the sooner you get it done, the better. So we'd love to see you get in there and get it done sooner than that. So we've got that. We've still got our Christmas freebie going on. So if you haven't already got that, make sure you get in and get that for your child so they can be playing a Christmas song. I am going to be uploading the Christmas Level 1 ebook very soon. So there's 4 songs in that, 4 Christmas songs for your child to play. So watch out for that later this week, early next week. We've got a Christmas lesson on the way, a Christmas, like the story lessons. It's in production as we speak. So we're looking forward to that as well. And then we also have a coloring contest, Christmas coloring contest. I don't know if I can pull this off or not. Let me see if I can pull up the picture. Yeah, let's not bother because I should have had that ready before. But anyways, we have a coloring contest and we posted a picture of it last night. And again, we can drop the note about that in the comments afterwards. And by the way, if you're watching live, say hi and let us know.
Let us know you're here.
And let us know where you're watching from. And so, yes, the coloring contest, it's a scene with Lolly the lorikeet and Peggy piano, and it's ready for your child to color. Now, this one is a coloring draw. I shouldn't call it a contest because it's not about how well they color it. It's a draw where you download it, your child colors it, and then you post a picture of it online and tag us. So that's tag Joyful Notes. Make sure it shows up as tagging us or we won't know it. But when you tag us, that will enter your child into the draw. And you can have multiple children do it as long as they're all of age of wanting to do the course. So that'll enter them into the draw. And whoever gets drawn on December 23rd, around sometime after 1 o'clock, that's when the deadline is. Whoever gets drawn will receive an entire year membership for the Level 1 course. So that's the whole year of membership. That's a value of $500. So get your kids coloring and you can win that year's membership. So I'm looking forward to whoever gets to participate in that and see how that goes.
And they can comment to get the information.
Oh, yes. Yes. Hi, Serena.
Hi, Serena.
Yep. Good to see you. So if you comment coloring contest, then once we're off of here, I will message you a link to download the page to color. So yes, let's do that rather than just having to find it in another post or anything like that. Just comment coloring contest, and I will send you that sometime later. Well, after we get off, or if you're not watching live, you can still comment and we'll get back to you with that whenever we get to it. So
Yeah. So yeah, that's great. Make sure you get that for your child. This next announcement we're really excited about. I don't think we've mentioned it to anybody yet, but we were approved to be an occasional vendor at Canada's largest farmers market, which is just about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour away from us, the St. Jacobs Farmers Market in Waterloo, Ontario. It's my hometown, so I'm a little partial to that. So we were approved to be an occasional vendor there, which basically means we're able to go when we want to, and it runs all year long. It's a summer market as well as a winter market, and so yeah, really excited about that. You're excited about that, Angela?
I am, yeah. So it's 2 days a week, but we can just go once in a while or more often if it works for us. So yeah, we're excited about that, just figuring out when that's going to work into the schedule.
If you're ever in Southern Ontario or Southwestern Ontario, you got to go to the St. Jacobs Farmers Market. You can't leave without stopping by that place.
It's a pretty big, exciting place.
Yeah. So that's great. Yeah, Angela, why don't you tell the audience what was happening last night?
So last night, for any of you who are familiar with Money Saving Mom, Crystal Payne did a promo for us on a Facebook Live. So if you haven't seen it, go follow her and look for her Facebook Live from last night. And she talked about our course. She's super excited because they're planning on getting it for her little girl, which we found out during the live. So her little girl is all excited about learning piano. And so they're going to get that for her for Christmas. So she shared it. And then if you go and watch it, she has details for an exclusive offer that we gave just to her audience. So we're not going to give you the details of that, but if you want that, it's a deal on the level 1A course and ebook. So it's 3 months of access to just that first part, get you started. It's really, really good deal. So if you haven't seen that already, feel free to check that out. And check out some of the other deals that she's got while you're at it. And yeah, that was really exciting.
Yeah.
She was very excited about the course, to find out about it. And so it was fun to see that. And we've had actually a few sales come in today already from that. So
it's always exciting when another person pitches your product.
It is.
And is excited about pitching your product. So that was neat.
Yeah, it was excited to see her light up about that. And yeah, that was great.
So yeah, another interesting milestone we hit this week is after I guess kind of staying around a certain number for a little while. We hit 400 YouTube subscribers. We're trying to increase that as much as we can, but that was a really good milestone.
So anybody that's watching us on YouTube, hello and welcome if you're a new subscriber.
Yeah, make sure, again, whatever platform. I usually mention this at the beginning. I forgot to mention this at the beginning of this live, but whatever platform you're on, make sure you hit that like button, comment, share. If you're on YouTube, again, hit the like button, subscribe. That goes a long way in helping us out. So really appreciate that.
And we're going to be posting on YouTube again, hopefully this week, a music video. So if you've liked any of our music videos in the past, or you just like having nice, relaxing music playing, especially for your kids around Christmas time, this way is actually going to be kind of a fun video with some fun music in it. So I hope your kids like that. I know Serena's been watching. I know your son absolutely loves those. So keep posted for those. And I'm sure there's a lot of other kids out there that'll enjoy it. Parents enjoy it. Everybody enjoys it. But I kind of tailor it so the kids can really enjoy it and it's not sort of above their level. So
yeah, those are really nice videos. And then tell them about the other new
my big building I did last week, my big building project. I built a building last week. Well, just kidding. I built a digital building. So I set up an Etsy store last week. So if you have an account on Etsy, get on there and or drop Etsy in the comments and I will send you a link to it, because that's even better for me if you use my link to get to it. Check out our Etsy store. We've got our digital products on sale on there as well. And we've got the Christmas song is on there for 75 cents. So if you want to do us a favor, we would love to have you just download that Christmas freebie, or it's not a freebie on there. It's 75 cents. But basically, what it does is it gives our stores some
Profile.
profile.
Yeah.
It gives us that we've made more than just a couple of sales, and then you can go back and leave us a review if you can find the review button. We've had a little issue with that, so if you can find the review button, you can leave us a review. It just gives us a little more reputation. You know, nobody wants to buy from somebody the first time. So, and the same thing, we're trying to build our Google reviews too. So if you want to leave us a Google review sometime, that would be amazing. We've got a few now, so that's really nice. But the Etsy store. So I'm really excited about that. It was kind of neat to see Etsy say, building your store, just finishing the paint. So yeah, that's what made me think of building the building. So that was kind of fun. So I've got that on there. We'll be adding more stuff. I didn't bother with the physical items right now because I can't mail them anyways. But we'll be adding more stuff, even digital items I'll be adding as we go. So
yeah, I guess we should just update everybody kind of with respect to the postal strike. There's no news yet, so kind of we're just hanging tight on that front. So as soon as we have an update, we will definitely let you know.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, so that's it's been a busy week in the past and busy week upcoming, and yeah, and Angela, remember I mentioned something in the last, I think it was the last video about this particular month that we're in, being kind of
joys of December.
It can be kind of again here in Southern Ontario because we're so far south in Canada, and again we're kind of in parallel with kind of Michigan and New York, even all the way over to Northern California. Winter doesn't really kind of hit full force sometimes until January. We can get winter in December.
We had winter last week.
Yeah, we had winter last week.
Since our live last week.
It was cold, snow. But
some parts, in case you've heard about any big snow in Ontario or even south of here, some parts of Ontario did get like 3-4 feet of snow in a couple days.
A little bit north.
We didn't. We got like what? About this much snow, 2-3 inches of snow.
Yeah,
it was very patchy.
It needed to be shoveled, but
it wasn't a lot.
But
this week,
just like December in Southern Ontario, Canada, this week the warm air, the mild air, I should say, came in, and all the snow is pretty much gone.
It feels like November again.
So it's it's.
And you're happy.
Well, I miss the snow.
I know you miss the snow. You like the snow.
Yeah, so it kind of got me thinking about the seasons, and here in this particular part of the country, we had a very this past summer we had a very hot and a very humid summer, and it lasted pretty long. We still had our air conditioning running at the end of September, beginning of October.
We thought it was never going to cool down.
normally our AC is turned off, covered up by the middle of September. And this year it kind of kept going on and on and on. And then last week, as I go for my nightly walk, last week, as Angela mentioned, it was very cold, very snowy. And it was just kind of an amazing thought to think about the seasons and how they change, how we go from one extreme, how we have gone from one extreme to the other. And
in like 3 months.
Just in like 3 months. And we haven't changed locations, but what's going on around us is completely different. The conditions are completely different. I've been back in Southern Ontario, which is where I'm originally from, I've been back for 11 years, and I still am amazed every single year how just to watch the cycle of the seasons unfold and how you can go from one side of the pendulum all the way to the other. And that's exactly what we've seen this year so far. Again, last week was very cold and very snowy. So we went from a very hot, very humid summer to very cold weather last week. And it was just, again, the seasons are kind of a testimony of God's faithfulness. He promised in Genesis chapter 8 that he established the seasons in Genesis chapter 8. And when we see that cycle go on through, year after year, it's just a testimony that he always keeps his promises. And that's a wonderful and encouraging thought. And now we are in the month of December celebrating the birth of Christ. And that's another demonstration of God keeping his promises. Long ago, he promised that there would be a baby in the manger. And guess what we're celebrating this month? That there was indeed a baby in the manger. And so that's just an encouraging thought that God keeps his promise. And we see that every single year as the seasons unfold, as we go from summer to autumn, to winter to spring, and then we see it cycle through again. It's amazing to see that is a testimony of God's faithfulness. I was going to ask if you're watching live, we might have one or two watching here, if you could just comment what's your favorite season of the year and why. I will tell you that my favorite season is autumn. I love the cool, crisp days and the wonderful fall foliage. What's your favorite season, Angela?
That's hard. I do like autumn, but I think more and more over the years I've come to like spring, just because after a long winter, spring has this sense of hope to it, and the seeing life return from the soil, and buds come out, and the perennials start regrowing, and I really like that part. But I like all the seasons for different reasons, but I do really like spring, so that's fine. So yeah, tell us what your favorite season is. Drop that in the comments.
Yeah, and if you don't comment on the live on the video, comment afterwards once we have posted this. But yeah, I like autumn, and I like winter as well, and particularly around this time of year with Christmas coming. And again, as I mentioned a couple weeks ago, to kind of have that classic Christmas feel, you got to have a little bit of snow on the ground. And yeah, so Serena has said winter because no allergies. That's a good point. That's a really good point,
especially where you live. Yes, that area is well known as the pollen capital, so no surprise.
I probably find autumn the most unique, or autumn and winter are probably the most unique because even though I'm originally from Southern Ontario, I grew up in a tropical climate, so we always had summer. It was kind of perpetual summer, and so summer doesn't really it's not unique for me. So anyway,
yeah.
Well, that's probably about it. Yeah. So thank you for those who have joined, and yeah, good to have an opportunity just to update everybody. So is that about it?
I think that's it.
Okay. Well, thank you again, and remember as you go throughout your week this week to always remember to be joyful.
Okay. Be joyful.
Bye.